I'm ballin' like an athlete, flooded AP on my wrist. Calling plays like Kobe, let my bros, he set the pick. I've been drippin' lately, I look like a walking lick. I got ice like hockey, when I skate I keep my stick. Bases loaded, got 3 bitches, every one of them I...
Hey guys, what's up? It's E-Dubs back again. And today we're going to be talking about what I think is one of the most interesting problems in the NBA for a team. And that team is the Houston Rockets. Now, as we all know, the Houston Rockets fell short this year in the playoffs, losing to the Warriors, and specifically a Warriors who had an injured Kevin Durant, and the Houston Rockets had a chance to go up against the Warriors without Kevin Durant in a fresh game and still lost and got eliminated. And I look at the Rockets and I think to myself, what can they do at this point? You have James Harden, the most prolific scorer in the NBA right now. The man put up scoring numbers that we haven't seen since Michael Jordan. He averaged 36, I believe, a game. He went on that insane run. He had multiple 50-point games. He did it all. He willed them and carried them throughout the season. And that's why, at first, I honestly thought he was going to be the MVP over Giannis. But after seeing how he performed in the playoffs this year, not necessarily saying that he had a specific terrible game like a couple years ago when he had that high turnover game. I think it was like 14 turnovers. But he just didn't do enough. And he didn't do what he does in the regular season, which is put the ball in the basket. I watched and I saw him looking for fouls, and I know he loves to do that and he gets away with it, but in the playoffs, man, you can't. That's not how teams win. That's not how superstars play. You gotta go out there and just score and do whatever it takes to will your team and win games. And he wasn't able to do that. And I look at the final game that they played against the Warriors, and I have to say, it looked like one of Chris Paul's best games in the playoffs. And he was leading that offense, and they were doing good. James Harden came in, and they hit a slump. He took over the ball from Chris Paul, and it just didn't look like they could get it done. And it makes me think, what do the Rockets do from here? You obviously need to improve. Even if the Warriors lose Kevin Durant, I still don't think they can beat them. But you have James Harden on a big contract, and you have Chris Paul on that insanely large contract, which I don't necessarily think was a bad idea, but Chris Paul is getting older and he's not getting any better, as we all know. And how are you gonna bring in a free agent when you don't have any cap space? Now I think, maybe they just have to start drafting really good. Oh wait, you don't have a pick this year. You're not gonna get a new young player unless you pull him out of unsigned free agency. But I don't, you'd have to find a diamond in the rough to turn around your franchise like that and vamp up enough to get past the Warriors next season. So I think, what do they do? If you're the Houston Rockets, how do you improve on what I really do call greatness? James Harden is greatness. Chris Paul is an all-time great point guard. He still has that NBA IQ, running the ball and getting it to open players. And the only thing that I can think of is if you switch up the role players around you. But even then, I don't even know if it'd be worth it, because the Rockets do play well together. They do. Regular season, they play phenomenal together. They all complement each other really well. Shooters around James Harden, it's perfect. He can kick it out, so can Chris Paul. Great down low. Good rebounding. I don't know. If you're the Rockets, what do you do? Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. If anyone has any feedback, please leave it down in the comments. What do you guys think the Houston Rockets should do? And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be trying to push out content. And check out some of my older videos if you haven't seen them yet. Thanks a lot, guys. E-Dub out.